So I'm working with a client today, a young lady, and she's 10 years old. And out of the blue, she started talking about, she said, Mr. Steve, Jesus is coming back. And I'm like, whoa, I need to pay attention, because this young lady, she never talks about God or anything, nor do I talk about God with her. But she just went for a whole 30 minutes telling me about the persecution that's coming, telling me about the people who fake like they God servant, but they not his servants. Talking to me about the young people, how the young people are being tricked and fooled, and that she been preaching at her school and telling everyone that Jesus is coming and we don't know when he's coming back, so you need to be ready. In her own words, she said, I'm just trying to get them prepared. And I was like, man, she is in the spirit, because that's something that we've been talking about over the last few days, about Jesus is coming. And it's just been so relevant in the spirit realm that he is on his way, and that there's a tribulation period or a persecution period that we headed in. And she just talked about it. She just went on saying that, people saying they know where they're going, but they really don't know where they're going, because they're not really living for God. And she said, Mr. Steve, we have to really live for the Lord. Like, we have to live for God. We have to live according to his word. And I was like, this just not her talking. This is the Spirit of God in her that was testifying of what's coming, that he touching and agreeing basically of what's coming to this world. And she talked about the persecution. Man, she went all the way and talked about a movie or something that she saw. And she said, it reminded me of the time where people going to be saying they're for God, and when it's time for them to die, and they're going to change their minds. And the people that say they're not for God, they're actually going to be the ones that's going to stand for God and die for him. And I was like, I wanted to pull a car over and start worshiping and thanking God for the confirmation through the child, through a young person. And I want to tell all of you, y'all don't have to take it seriously, but I pray that you do, because guess what? He is coming.